Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, my name is Farhatussa'adah, and today I will present the introduction and method part of my article entitled The Relationship Between Motivation and Student Involvement in Completing the Thesis on Time in the Mathematics Education Department. The journal template requires the following content: background, problem formulation, research objective, research benefit. In the introduction part, I have 5 paragraphs. The topic of each paragraph are: paragraph 1, understanding how motivation intrinsic and extrinsic and active student engagement. Paragraph 2, combination of motivation, active involvement, and external support. Paragraph 3, the motivation of students to complete their thesis is influenced by effective communication, a positive learning environment, and support from advisors. Paragraph 4, motivation, involvement, and external support have a significant impact on the success of completing a thesis. Paragraph 5, educational motivation influenced by clear goals, enjoying learning experiences, reward faculty development, team support, education facilities, and positive institutional culture. Here are the main ideas of each paragraph in introduction. Paragraph 1, this study aims to analyzing the relationship between student motivation and engagement in completing their grade thesis on time in the Mathematics Education Department. Paragraph 2, timely thesis completion is influenced by student motivation, active engagement, and external support such as supervisor and academic environment. Paragraph 3, this study explores the relationship between students' motivation and engagement in the timely completion of undergrad thesis, as well as the influences of external factors. And paragraph 4, this study aims to examine the relationship between motivation, student engagement, and the influencing factor in thesis completion. Paragraph 5, this study offers valuable insight for students, researchers, and institutions in enhancing motivation, guidance, and academic success. Paragraph 2 helps 3 sentences. The main idea of paragraph 2 is timely thesis completion is influenced by students' motivation, active engagement, and external support such as supervisor and academic environment. The supporting sentence of main paragraph are: sentence 2, motivation plays a crucial role and internal driving force in thesis completion, enhancing students' focus and perseverance in overcoming academic challenges. Sentence 3, high levels of motivation enable students to overcome obstacles and remain focused on their academic tasks. Paragraph 3 have 3 sentences. The main idea of paragraph 3 is to explore the relationship between student motivation and engagement in the timely completion of undergrad thesis, as well as the influences of external factors. The supporting sentences of this paragraph are: sentence 2, when students feel supported and engaged in their learning environment, they are more likely to remain motivated and complete their thesis on time. Sentence 3, this highlights the importance of creating a supportive academic environment to foster students' engagement and timely thesis completion. Paragraph 4 have 4 sentences. The main idea of paragraph 1 is studies and to extend the relationship between motivation, student engagement, and the influencing factor in this synthesis competition. The supporting sentences of this paragraph are sentence 2, motivation, particularly intrinsic motivation such as personal interest in the subject or the desire to earn encourages students to engage more deeply with their thesis work, leading to better outcomes. Sentence 3. Additionally, support from victory and a positive academic environment help reduce stress and provides the necessary readiness. These 3 factors support and others significant. Paragraph 5 have 4 sentences. The main idea of paragraph 5 is to offer valuable insights for students, lecturers, and institutions in enhancing motivation, guidance, and academic success. The supporting sentence of this paragraph, sentence 2, motivation within educational environment involved to various interconnected elements. Sentence 3, a combination of clear direction, enjoyable learning experience, and a positive institutional culture contribution to the success of all stakeholders involved. Citation, paragraph 1. I made citation in sentence 2. A person's abilities and achievements can influence student judgment in the process of writing a thesis. Said Farhatussa'adah and Maulana 2022 at the beginning of the sentence. Sentence 3. This factor can significantly impact students' drive to successfully complete their academic text. Presentasi and Maulana 2022 at the beginning of the sentence. Paragraph 2. I made citation in sentence 2. Motivation play a crucial role as an internal driving force in thesis competition, enhancing students' focus and preference in overcoming academic challenges. Laksana et al. 2022 at the beginning of the sentence. Sentence 3. High levels of motivation enable students to overcome obstacles and remain focused on their academic text. Daniel and Susanti 2023 at the beginning of the sentence. Paragraph 3. Citation in sentence 2. When students feel supported and engagement in their learning effort, they are more likely to remain motivated and complete their thesis on time. Baranidharan 2023 at the beginning of the sentence. Sentence 3. This highlights the importance of creating a supportive academic environment to foster student academic and timely thesis competition. Krishna and Kuhn 2024 at the beginning of the sentence. Paragraph 4. A citation in sentence 2. An improvement in one factor can reform the other alternate and career thesis complete. Barus 2022 at the beginning of the sentence. Sentence 3. These 3 factors support each other and significantly increase the likelihood of students completing their thesis on time. Rudania and Susanti 2023 at end the sentence. Reference list. Here are my reference list from paragraph 1, paragraph 2, paragraph 3, and paragraph 4. And now, journal temperature method. The journal template refers the following content: research design, participant, population and sample population, research variable, research instrument. Number and topic of paragraph. In the method part, I have 6 paragraphs. The topic of each paragraph are: Paragraph 1, quantitative correlational research design. Paragraph 2, research participant. Paragraph 3, research population. Paragraph 4, sampling technique. Paragraph 5, research variables. Paragraph 6, data collectional technique. Here are the main idea of each paragraph in method. Paragraph 1, the study employs a quantitative research design with a correlational approach. Paragraph 2, the participants are final years mathematical education students at UIN Syarif Hidayatullah Jakarta. Paragraph 3, the population in this study consists of all final year students from the Mathematics Education Department at UIN Syarif Hidayatullah Jakarta who are in the process of preparing of her complete thesis. Paragraph 4, the sample in this study was selected using for first sampling technique in which the sample includes the sheet and specific criteria. Paragraph 5, this study involved 2 types of variables. Paragraph 6, data for this study was collected using the technique of questionnaires. Presentation of each paragraph. Paragraph 1 have 4 sentences. The main idea of paragraph 1 is study influence a quantitative research design with a collectional approach. The supporting sentences of this paragraph are: Sentence 2, this design with selection to examine the relationship and influence between 2 variables: students' motivation, independent variables, and student engagement in completion their upgrade thesis on time, dependent variable. Sentence 3, the correlation approach in assess to analyze the disease and search of the relations between these variables without any manipulation or intervention for the research. Paragraph 4, additional the correlation approach in virtue in the factor closely associated with the delay of the timely completion of a graduate thesis by students. Paragraph 2 have 2 sentences. The main idea of paragraph 2 is the participants are final years mathematics education students at UIN Syarif Hidayatullah Jakarta. The supporting sentence of this paragraph are: the participants are final years mathematics education students at UIN Syarif Hidayatullah Jakarta who are preparing of have complete their thesis. Paragraph 3 have 4 sentences. The main idea of paragraph 3 is the population in the study consists of all final year students from the Mathematics Education Department at UIN Syarif Hidayatullah Jakarta who are in the process of preparing or have completed their thesis. The supporting sentence of this paragraph are: Sentence 2, final year students are expected to have first-hand experience with the challenge and process involved in completing their thesis, making them ideal participants for this study. Sentence 3, their experience in the thesis preparation and writing process allow them to provide insight that are directly relevant to the research objective. Sentence 4, including only final years studies ensures the data content reflects those who are most knowledgeable and engaged in the thesis completion process. Paragraph 4 have 4 sentences. The main idea of paragraph 4, the sample in this study was selected asking for first sampling a technique in which the sample insert based on specific criteria. The supporting sentence of this paragraph are: sentence 2 proposed sampling was asked to ensure that only students with direct experience in thesis writing were included, which enhances the relevancy of data collected. The sentence 3, the selection of 10 respondents was intended to ensure manageable data collection while maintaining the quality and validity of the result. Sentence 4, by choosing participants who are actively engaged in or have completed their thesis, the study can grant insight that are specific and directly related to the research objective. Paragraph 5 have 4 sentences. The main idea of paragraph 5 is students influence two types of variables. The supporting sentences of this paragraph are: sentence 2, intrinsic motivation drives students to judge difference in their thesis work due to personal interests and academic goals, pursuing burden, influence, and commitment to the process. Sentence 3, extrinsic motivation such as academic, and risk support plays a significant role in saving students' engagement by providing external careful and guidance. Sentence 4, students' engagement is the development variable in which active participant in the thesis process, including discussion, conclusion, and timely completion of each page, assuring that the thesis is completing efficiently. Paragraph 6 have 4 sentences. The main idea of paragraph 6 is that for this study was collection as in the technique of questionnaire. Supporting sentence of this paragraph are: sentence 2, this questionnaire includes the mechanism in order to ensure that respondents are aligned with the research objective, allowing the study to capture data relevant to the study's population. Sentence 3, the motivation scale using a likely scale for providers and standardized method to assess both intrinsic and extrinsic motivation, enable a clear measure of student motivation. Sentence 4, that the engagement style evaluation student active participant in the thesis process, capturing extensive factual as time management, initiative in research, and commitment to complete the thesis on time. Thank you for listening. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.